Hey everyone, and welcome back to episode 163 of Terraria 1.3. So last episode we made the mechanics house here. We also started a little cloud platform for the next house, and we went over to the dungeon. As you can see, we started stealing the walls that are there. So I mentioned it before, like you can't just take your hammer and then hit any walls randomly in the dungeon. Also, one of my pets nailed the cultist or something, and you save. I told you, save and quit fixes it. Don't worry about it. You don't have to do the event if you started it. So you can't like just randomly hammer things. You have to work your way outward and inward. And we already have plenty of walls, so there's really no point in breaking any more. But let's go back, since I have saved and quit since then. Let's use our staff here just to make sure we have that dude summoned. Might as well start that. Now, if we're making the clothier's house, I'm going to use the blue bricks and the blue brick walls. It's going to be very dungeon themed. Let me check the doors. Do I have... Yeah, I'm going to use the dungeon doors over the blue dungeon doors because this house is going to be made out of blue dungeon stuff, so it's going to like... It would just blend and look dumb. You really wouldn't be able to see anything. So do that. I might go steal some more of these lamps. I don't know. These two might be what we use, but that's subject to change. Do I have another workbench? I feel like I do. A gothic one would work, but it's not the... Well, like using the gothic one's not a bad idea because it's going to be all blue dungeon crap anyway. You know what? Let's take the gothic chair and then the gothic workbench. I'm not opposed to kind of wanted to see if we can squeeze one of those wall skeletons in the house. It's obviously it's a smaller house, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult to place something like that in there. But I want to use that. Also, I wanted to grab some shelves. Let's see here. Shelves. I'll use the brass ones because they're likely to stand out the most in a darker house. Plus, the lighting isn't going to be as vibrant because we're going to use the dungeon lights. So that is the goal here. And we already mapped this out. This is 17 blocks, so we're good there. Blue dungeon bricks. Here we go. So yeah, I'm still getting over this cold. It's like I had it for a week. Like it was when I streamed Don't Starve Shipwreck. It was Tuesday, and I was like, it was just really starting to hit me. And then, like, right after that next day, the fever spiked, it got worse, and then I started losing my voice and coughing, and oh my god. I very rarely get sick, and I said that before. Very rarely, but when I do, my god, it's like once a year and just destroys me. And I'm out of commission for how long? So I've been down and out for like a week. It's a Christmas miracle my backlog is held. I'm basically out of it, and I've been trying to record some episodes to keep everything going here smoothly so there's no delays in videos, but damn, I didn't get to stream this weekend, and it's just not fun. Not fun at all. Getting sick sucks, especially when your job requires you to be able to talk. Your real job, not just YouTube. So, yep, that sucks. Just a glimpse into what's going on in my life right now. Not very fun. Anyway, back to Terraria. Let's roll with some platforms. Let me move... I don't want to break that one. Let me move the shelf to that point, and I'm going to also do the same thing here. We're going to put some books in your house, give you some... There we go. That's pretty dungeon-themed. Now, we could put the wall skeleton here, but then that opens up... Or that basically removes the possibility of having a window in here. Which, it's not the end of the world, because the dungeon's usually pretty dark and dreary anyway. Do I have any of those little blue candles? Well, blue dungeon candles are not exactly blue, but do I have any of those? Might have to go steal some if we don't. So they're like this. They're animated. They're cool, but they're like a 1 block big candle. And there's a candelabra in there. I mean, that would work too, but I think it'd be a little too big. We keep making frequent dungeon runs, but thankfully it takes but 2 seconds to get over here. So let's just run. Let's just run over here. I love being able to teleport. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad that I do that. I did that in my other world. I did it in this world. If I ever made another Terraria series where I did a really long completionist kind of thing playthrough, yeah, we would definitely have more teleporters again. That just yes. Like if I ever do like a challenge series or a couple of those kind of things, nah, I'd just be like, no building, just play the game and have fun. But for a world where you're gonna be in there for the long haul, definitely. You might as well just make this teleporters. The sooner you make them, the better. Just that time saving, though. So good. So there's gotta be... Hold on. I thought I saw on the map. For some reason, it just stuck out to me, but it just disappeared. Oh, it's a blue bottle. I wonder why that showed up. I wonder why that shows up as blue. I guess because it's glass. The bottle shows up as blue. I'm kind of looking for a candle or something. Hey, you gonna give me the tactical shotgun again? It'd be weird coming back. It'd be weird coming down here after all this time, then just instantly getting a tactical shotgun. Are there no candles like up here? This is where if I could squeeze up here, that'd be great. Hopefully, we don't have to go to like another world or something silly like that. But I thought there were some candles. There it is. There it is. It's exactly what I wanted. That blue candle. If I can find some tables, I am okay with that as well. Might as well use the sniper because it is a flipping beast. If I can find some tables, not workbenches, that'd be cool. Some gothic ones would be nice. There's regular workbenches at the necromancer. I'm just gonna get away from you because you're now you're following me. You reap what you sow, sir. You reap what you sow. You followed me. I was avidly trying to get away from you. You get what you get, man. Yeah. Oh, I'll try to snipe him in midair. I missed. The sniper rifle shoots pretty fast. It must be because it's Unreal. I don't know. I don't remember shooting that quick. Alright, so I'm not finding any of the other furniture. I'm not going to be overly concerned about it. I didn't really intend on using it in the first place, but it would have been nice to have in my inventory. But let's go put the blue dungeon candle. We'll move the clothier over. And then it's what? The painter? It should just be the painter that's left. And then, of course, there's the truffle still, but I'm thinking just the painter. See, he's got the gothic table. I don't know. If we put a table in here, we can't put the skeleton in right there because it just wouldn't fit. So there we go. Now, what kind of roof is he going to get? I mean, if we just use blue dungeon brick, it's obviously going to completely blend in and do nothing. We could... Oh, no, wait. Can we not paint blue dungeon brick? For some reason, I feel like painting it did something silly. I still think we should do something different. Maybe a wooden roof. I know that might seem silly, but to break up the sheer amount of stone and stuff that's over there, why don't I use like a plain old wooden roof? We could use dynasty wood if we wanted to get sort of fancy. I have quite a bit of regular wood in my inventory right now because we were chopping trees in the other world. Let's roll with that. So, clothier. Where are you in this list? There you go. So you'll move here. I'm going to make your house out of plain old wood for the moment. We'll go like we'll do I like the roof where I go 4 over. So we'll go 4 over, and then 3, and then 2, and then for whatever reason I always skip like a space. And now we're down to this stack of wood. So we go 1, 1, then 2. I don't know why I've started to stick with that pattern, but I kind of like it, so I'm going to go ahead and use it. So let's fill in the roof here. Yeah, I mean I like the way the wood turned out. It's a different color. It's lighter. The rest of it's dark. I get it. The dungeon's supposed to be dark and dreary, but we also want the house to look kind of cool. So let's see if I move. Will you teleport? I swear, sometimes they're instant. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes they're very annoying. And they do not listen. Hey, you should have money for me. Yeah, there's my 10 gold. I mean, the tax collector's pretty cool, but 9 times out of 10 I forget to talk to him enough to warrant his existence. Whatever. There we go. That is the clothier's house. He's not gonna move in for a little bit. I might even hammer the roof here a little bit. Just to change it up a touch. Yeah, let's hammer this one too. Okay, I kind of like that better. So that's his house. Now again, it should just be the painter. Oh, the guide. I keep forgetting about the guide. I'm sorry, guide. You're pointless. The guide's gonna have a very plain, almost similar to Walter's house, all like vanilla wooden furniture, sort of thing. Now we can put him over here. If we put him right here, he's a little bit closer, which is kind of ideal because he's an NPC I use frequently. And then there is the painter, which I guess we could put over here because party grill's floating off the edge. Yeah. Okay. So on the left side, let's place both of these remaining houses. And then, of course, there's the truffle, but he's not going to be next to everybody. Truffle's going to be out to the side somewhere as well. You have to change the biome, and then we risk spawning things, and we risk things dying, and we don't want to do that. Toxic Flask, I'm pretty sure I have one of you, and if I don't, I'm not going to worry about it because we're going to get 12 of you in the future. Let me just sell you for now. Angry Nimbus Banner. I think that's my 50th. I think I only have 50 kills. I think that's my only banner I have. Let's just go through quick stack some things. Let's put the banner in here. Blocks. Well, you guys earned yourself a spot in here. Mummy Mask I'm going to get rid of. Just getting rid of some of these useless things in my inventory taking up space. painter is, I mean, we could go silly and do some stupid stuff to his house. Oh, the nail gun, I gotta put that away too. I forgot we got that whenever the solar eclipse happened and we killed one pinhead or nailhead, whatever his name is. We killed him. It's a ranged weapon, right? Yes, it is. Does quite a bit of ranged damage, but it's kind of like goofy. I don't like it. I mean, I might use it. I mean, I'm not the worst weapon. Maybe we'll hold on to it. But for now, I'm going to put it away. Like, maybe we'll try it. Right now, let me just get rid of it. So, we got wood for the guide's house. We will need, like, a bed. We'll need some of that stuff. But let's work on the bases first. Let's work on the cloud bases here first. Yeah, you definitely need more gold. I was told to do some couple things to his house. We'll probably change up the pirate's house here shortly. Like, let's give him some silver. You know, if we move the candle over, I bet it would look a little bit better. Let's put... Oh, where did the silver go? Let's put one silver there. I like the way the coins look when they combine like that. Pirate, do you want to... There you go, get out of the way. Yeah, put some silver in his house. We could put like some silver. We could put like a treasure cave in his house. I don't want to go too fancy. Have some silver by his toilet. Yeah, I mean, you know, he's a pirate. He's got his needs. Can't put any gold on there. Darn. But yeah, we'll probably work on that one a little bit later. I want to get the houses, the bases of all the houses going. So I'm thinking guide. I'm thinking guide like right here, because he's going to be used the most. How do we want to build off of it? I guess we'll just build right off of your house. And I gotta hover down. I don't want to go too low. What's the lowest house? Oh, the Blood Moon. Fantastic. You know, that could cause a problem with the NPCs and dying, but I mean, as long as I'm not overly close to Walter, I think we'll be fine. This isn't the lowest house, because Dante's house is a little bit closer to the ground. I don't think putting the guide's house here is going to be a problem. So let's put the guide down here. The closer the guide is, the better. Just because anytime I ever have a question about how something works, how I craft something, obviously I make use of the guide. The guide's never useless. You will never know everything there is to know about Terraria. I'm sorry. There's too damn much. And then they always patch the game and always add new stuff. You may have some of the recipes memorized, but they're always going to change. The guide's very useful. And everybody forgets something, so... Yes, having the guide, I'm not ashamed to admit, I like using the guide. He's very useful. I wish more games did that, like, had an NPC in the game where you could show an item and he'd be like, yo dog, here's what you do with that item. Instead of giving you vague like tips and stuff, you know, in text format, now this guy's just like, this is what you can craft with this item. This is everything. Now go. Be free. I do like the way the guide works in the game. I said that one before. Very nice mechanic. Anyway, we got the base of the cloud here. Let's just fill it in. We'll dig out our 17, our floor. We'll go from there. So I don't want to fill this all up yet. Let's see. Okay, so I think what we'll do, get rid of this and this. That's 17 right there. Okay, so this is already perfect. So let's keep that there as our base. And then we will, so this will have to get pushed out, okay. So that'll get pushed out like that many. We'll hammer that block. And we'll go out a few. And then we'll have to hammer down. Okay, so that's fine. And then we'll have to work on the cloud down here at the bottom. Add some thickness. Here we go. So far, so okay with the Blood Moon. Nothing too drastic happened. I could go get some of the Deathweed. And I think that might not be a bad idea. Just keep farming my Deathweed. Obviously, all the potions use... There's a lot of good potions that use Deathweed. And I have a good bit, but... More the merrier. I don't know what he's killing. Sounds like a dripper. Okay, Harpy. I don't need you spawning because I don't need wyverns. So let's not stay up too high. And then we'll leave it about here. Alright, so that's about as low as we'll go. And then we'll add... Oh, my god, I don't know why, but I thought that was a wyvern for a second. Like, when he jumped down, it left a shadow trail. And it looked like a wyvern was in the distance. I could barely see it. I'm just paranoid. I'm just paranoid because I don't want to lose my NPCs. Well, Walter. Everybody else can die. Nobody cares about those NPCs. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, so we're good there. Now, let's go see if I can get some I was going to say bloodweed? What? Deathweed? What? Where'd that come from? Let's go get some deathweed. You get out of here. Oh, stupid. God, the target dummy. Target dummy's so annoying. So freaking annoying. Staff of regrowth doing its thing. Here we go. I'm not going to harvest everything, just the deathweed right now, because it's the only thing that I really have a restriction on. So I want to build. Let's get that over with. Get wrecked. Sniper rifle too strong. I could sell this. I mean, again, I don't really want to be here very long. I want to get out of the house. I want to get away from the NPCs. Okay. So this is the guide's house. You are getting regular wood. So let's put all the regular wood down. And I can make the crafting bench over here. Oh, hey, look, free blood zombie banner. I do want to start like hanging banners maybe from the bottom of some of these clouds. I mean, obviously what would probably benefit the most from is digging out a little bit of an area underneath the house and just putting like banners galore. Like, because enemies are going to just keep spawning here. That's sort of how it's going to have to happen with that expert mode. So that would benefit me in the long run. I just maybe like harpy things underneath each house in case a harpy spawns, or a demon eye banner, just to give them that much of an edge to kill whatever enemy it is that tries to kill them. I think that's a pretty cool idea. So let's hammer this to flatten that out, and I'm going to hammer both of them, or all three of them rather. Makes it easier to walk in and out of the house. Cool beans. And you need your walls now. Let's give you your walls, and I think I'll give you a table versus the workbench. Obviously, you need to put the workbench down to craft stuff, or I'd have to go to another house, but I'm trying to avoid going to anybody's house right now, because I don't want them all to die. Nope, not yet. Okay, so I made extra ones of those. Let's just craft them back. Get rid of you. Make a table. Then we'll get rid of... Oh, no, that's Smart Cursor, though. It's P-Smart, as you can see. Just destroyed the entire house. It's also in part to the digging claws here. they're a little strong. Now, what kind of lighting do we want to give them? We could give them very plain lighting. We could give them a chandelier. Oh my god, listen to the fallen stars. They're just going ham. We could give them a chandelier. Do I have any, like, pre-crafted ones? I should have a few. Let's see. Let's go to this chest first. Got the gold stuff, the gold candles, no. Statues, no. Really? No chandeliers? I mean, I can make them, or I can go dig some up and find them. Well, that sucks. Let me get some silk. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna give him a bed. I was gonna go with a bed, but nah, let's change that up a bit. He's not getting a bed. Let me just combine that stack. Get rid of this workbench. He's definitely getting a window. So let's pull some glass out of the chest. Hopefully that's enough. In fact, you know, I'll bring a couple more. Let me craft myself another window or 12. You guys get out of my way. Glass walls. Let's go. Glass wall hype. Can never have too many of those. You always use them. Anything fancy I can make here? A dresser, bar stool, a bar. I don't think we're gonna get him drunk at a keg. A mannequin, and I don't really see that being something very befitting of the guide's house. I mean, yeah, for some reason I think bed. When I think guide's house, it's just like your starter stuff. Like if you were to die and you start over, and you got your house there with your bed. You know, pretty plain Jane. For now, let's give him regular torches until I decide to mix that up or not. Let's also add the walls here. I think I might move that wall a little bit. Let's give him a fairly big window in his house. Yeah, let's push this back just a touch, get away from the torch. And I think we'll also go this way. Yes, because that should be centered. Yeah, I think we'll give him some kind of a light on that table. But he should be able to move in now. It's a pretty plain house, but obviously I'm not done. I have to figure some other furniture we need to add to it. Get wrecked, zombie. Get wrecked, Dripper. It is 2:45 a.m., so this day is almost over. Any lights that I can make? I mean, I guess we can put a fireplace in his house. Let's go get the gray brick. I mean, we can give him a chimney, too. I mean, that's almost like a staple in all these people's houses. Giving them a chimney. It just looks cool. Or, well, a fireplace and a chimney. Plus, it adds light. It gives it that homey, warm feeling. Let's give him a fireplace and a chimney. That'll take up some space on the ground. I might give him a dresser. I'm thinking I'm going to give him a dresser because you can change your clothes at a dresser. Which, you know, character creation, starting off, newbie. I don't know, that's just what screams guide to me. So that's what we'll roll with. Fireplace, I can push the window back so that makes a bit more sense. Okay. And we'll add obviously we don't want to do the chimney just yet. I think he's gonna get another plain stone roof. And then, of course, I want to put the chimney up there. So we'll do the 3, or I'm sorry, the 4, then 3, and then 2. You stop this, harpies. You have to stop this. One day you'll learn. I'm not your enemy. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Leave me alone. I mean, my UFO is kind of killing you all, but it's not me. Attack the UFO. There's a plot twist. That they could kill your pets. That'd be weird. Rip minion builds. Okay. That is done. Let's hammer this stuff down. Make sure I placed everything relatively correctly. I think I did. Yes, I'm pretty sure we got that. So let's put the chimney up here. I'm not sure if I want to put glitched achievements are glitch. I'm not sure if I want to put stone walls in the background because it's supposed to be very plain. I think Walter even already had the gold chimney thing. Oh no, the arms dealer had that. I guess we could put that in his house to break it up because both these houses are made out of wood right now. That's a bit much. Let's get some gray brick walls. We'll use those. Gray brick walls. Here you are. Should be near a crafting bench. Right? Yes, gray brick walls. Give you a handful of those. That should work. We'll find a spot for the stressor. And you know, I could show him. There you go. There's a good idea. And speaking of the guide and him being useful and everything, let's show the guide a torch to see what all I can get, light source related, that I can craft out of a torch. Here you go. What do you got? I don't want to make the skull stuff. That just seems silly. A regular candle would be pretty cool because it might be animated. I'm not sure if a regular vanilla candle is actually, but it's just a gold bar and a couple torches. Okay, so that's easy to do. Let's do that. Let's do that. You'll get a dresser. Put it like right here. I think I'll move the chair. Can I move the chair over one more? Yes, I can. And we need to get a gold bar because it'll blend in the most. Or do we want to get a silver one? I think we'll actually get it. We'll get a silver one. Not platinum. Silver. Let's see here. We have to be at a crafting bench or an anvil. I probably should have looked at it. Where is it? I don't. Where is it? I know I have enough torches. Can you not make a silver one? I thought you could have made a silver one. Unless that was a platinum one that they were showing. Let's see if it was a platinum one. It was a platinum one. Okay. I thought you could make a silver and a gold one and then a platinum and a silver and tungsten. Darn. Okay, whatever. The platinum one works just as well. It's basically the same color. Slightly different. So we can put that on your dresser, you can put that on your table. I'm going to put it on the table because I like the animation. Because it's next to the window and I think it looks cool. So you still need the gray brick walls. Let's just add this right here. Now, I don't think we want to go ham and put it around it. Like, let's just take a look. What's this look like? I don't want to get rid of too much of the wood in his house. I gotta move over a little bit. Maybe I will. No, because of the way the glass is, definitely not. It doesn't work. So let's just do this. And it doesn't matter. Actually, it doesn't matter. Actually, you know what? That's not bad. You can very faintly see the gray bricks behind that. I kind of like that, actually. It just barely outlines it. Enough that you know it's there. So there's the guide's house. We could even give him like a chest. Like a regular wooden chest. Okay, let's do that. I should have one in here. Oh, yes, I do. Alright, here we go, guide. That is your house. That is your house, sir. Who's next? Painter. I don't want to use wood anymore. Too much wood over here. You can just put it there. There you go, Trent. Trent the guide. You'll be sacrificed many a time. But, well, any guide after you that moves in will already have a cool house ready to go. And of course, if we delete any other housing that's available, granted, that would require screwing up my own home, he would immediately move in there. It's not like we can't just command him to move in later. But any other guide that spawns in this world, he'll instantly have a home of his very own. It just gets passed down through generation and generation of guide. Being a guide must be terrible. They're so useful, and then you sacrifice them. It's awful. I like it. So that is it for the clouds. I think we're missing one like right here. There we go. Did I miss the clouds on the mechanic's house? Am I being silly? The cloud walls. God, there's so many houses. Okay, so I didn't. Okay. I do want to put a few right here, though. It looks a little too flat and boring to add a couple. Just connect that. Alright. I think that's it. Looks like it's time to wrap the episode up, guys. So this was episode 163. Guide's house is here. Did a little bit of looting in the dungeon to get the furniture we needed. I'm about to cough because I'm losing my voice. Damn it. But yeah. Yep. We only have one more house to go. Minus the truffle. So, wrapping up here, episode 163. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.